It seems like the hype is at a nuclear level for this Eminem album. Obviously, there's been a ton of marketing going into this, whether it be on Eminem's socials, on Instagram, the tremendous success that was the Houdini video, and then the various different promo videos, the murder mystery trailer, the Demon Baby. We had the reveal of the title card paying homage to the Slim Shady LP. And now here we are, a couple days out from the album actually dropping. Just today we got the Toby video, Big Sean, Babytron, 3 generations of Detroit legends, all together in a Cole Bennett music video. On the day I'm recording this, the music video actually came out. It was supposed to initially come out on the 5th, but it got delayed. Apparently a lot going on with Cole Bennett trying to get the video edited in time. Seemed like it was a big undertaking. He posted about it on Instagram, but it finally just got out today. And there's honestly, it's been surprisingly mixed reactions with everything going on with this single. Seems like the OG diehard Eminem fan aren't 100% pleased with how this single is. Meanwhile, like, we got Anthony Fantano praising the single. Honestly, I'm not really aware of Anthony Fantano ever liking anything that Eminem has done in his career. He's really been one of the biggest critics of Eminem. But here we are, 2024, and the hype for this album truly is massive. And I've been like lightly paying attention to the Eminem subreddit to kind of get like all the latest info on the album. Every now and then I'll get a notification on my phone of some random post that goes up on the subreddit. And I swear I cannot believe the vast amount of just bullshit that has been put up on this subreddit. It is a whole crap ton of stands, half the time just making up shit. a lot of the most current info about what's going on with Eminem I've gotten about this album is on this subreddit, but at the same time there's a lot of stuff that people just make up and sometimes it's just hilarious. So let's see. So I thought it would be fun if we just scroll way down on the subreddit. Let's just scroll a couple days back, you know, like right like Toby came out or something, and let's see just what kind of trouble we can get into. Damn, this is crazy. This might be a good place to start off. So I've scrolled about 7 days back and I just got someone saying, what is YouTube showing me? Why is YouTube showing me the reactors before the actual song? I don't give a fuck about Crip's reaction. Why do you have to call out the dude Crip like that? That's messed up. All my homies hate Crip. Damn, the Crip hate is crazy. Ooh, is that true? It says the song runtime is 444. And yeah, it does seem like Eminem could be sneak dissing like Kendrick or Jay-Z or anyone really. Let's see, is the song actually 444? Video's 5. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the song length is actually 444, and it does seem like he's kind of dissing Jay-Z, saying that he already ripped. Like, how could he be below rappers on a list that he already ripped? Referring to how people say he has the better verse on Renegade. I'm sure you guys already knew that. Oh, sweet. This guy's doing the groundwork for us. He's hitting up the big dog right here, making sure Dre is staying in the know. Hey Dre, just wanted to ask if you can check up on Marshall. He hasn't dropped yet. Maybe he fell asleep or something. That's funny. Because yeah, Toby dropped at 12, but it dropped at 12 p.m., not a.m. And so everyone was tripping for a whole 12 hours like, where's the song? Me, myself included, for sure. Here we go. Song is actually good. If you want my opinion on the actual song, I think that Toby is actually a really good single for this album. If the album is hyping up the way it should be, I really don't think it's going to be one of my, like, it might be top 5 on the album, but I don't think it's going to be one of my favorites. Hopefully there are better songs, but for just like a brag rap track, I think it's a quality song. I really enjoy that he got a guy like Babytron on. Like, he's been co-signing Big Sean for a while, but the fact that he's co-signed a new generation person like Babytron is huge. This person talking about if we're going to get the cover art. I really am wondering. I'm curious to see what the cover art is. I know we already got the title card, but yeah, the cover art should be interesting. And like this guy replied with that he doesn't think we're going to get a track list. Yeah, as we all know, Eminem doesn't release track lists, release a very little bit of information about the album before the album actually comes out ever since Revive. I'm sure we're going to see it somewhere in this Reddit talking about his quote from, fans saw the track list and hated it before they even knew. More positivity about the song. We're still like on that same day that the song came out, so it's just going to be a lot of initial reactions to the song. Yeah, Eminem's still out number 4 on Apple Music. in the UK, number 6 Australia, number 1 Austria, 14 globally, 32 US. Yeah, Houdini went crazy. Some more love for the 2 singles. I think overall, people are definitely happy with how this album is shaping up. Yeah, I like that this guy pointed this out, that it seems like we're in a new generation of Eminem. He's not doing the rippity rap. He's not trying to pick out a whole bunch of different syllables. He's already proven that to us. We know that he's capable of these things. Seems like this Eminem that we're getting now is a lot more laid back. It's a lot more about like the general message of the verse and everything. It's not so like blow your mind like type of energy. He's a lot more laid back and chill on both of these songs, really. Obviously, Houdini was a lot more familiar to an older Slim Shady on purpose. But yeah, I really like how he showed up on Toby, especially towards the end. It gets to be like really like cinematic and like inspirational. So this guy's saying there's 19 tracks. Let's see if that's confirmed. I'm sure, again, we're still 5 days back, so I'm sure that we're going to get some more info the further we scroll, but apparently there's 19 tracks. Okay. All right, here we are. Here's someone that didn't like Houdini but thinks that Toby is one of the best Eminem songs in years. I get the disappointment as Eminem didn't play a major part in his own song, and I do think that he had the weakest showing on the song, but I really appreciate how this sounded like something new from him. Not him trying to replicate something that he did 20 years ago or anything. I liked his vocal performance on this, as well as I like that he didn't sound too monotone or bored like he does in some of his more recent songs, or too angry and raspy. I'm sure most people in this sub have loved his last few albums, and that's awesome. But someone who hasn't, I thought this was a step in a good direction. I like that take a lot. I could totally see the perspective of like Houdini is just kind of trying to replicate. It's just him trying to tap into an old formula to kind of replicate success from just nostalgia, right? Just nostalgia. I could totally see that perspective. But it's cool that this guy he appreciates Toby for being something new, and Eminem actually stepping out of his comfort zone with this one. Oh, here we go. Release date theory. In the album trailer, Eminem gave us a code. I think I decrypted it. It's hinting that the album release date, it says 7/12/24, which means the album is coming out either the 12th of July or the 7th of December. However, we had a confirmation earlier in the summer, so December is out of question. So the album is definitely coming out next Friday. Wow. Nothing gets past this guy right here. Nothing gets past this guy. Toby ain't that bad. I just had to smoke and then listen to it. I was wrong. I get it, on God. Yo, the trolls are so funny. Ooh, that's interesting. Theory: since the album logo is the Slim Shady LP font, I'm predicting the cover is a recreation of the Slim Shady LP cover, but with Slim Shady in the trunk instead of Kim. I like that theory. I like that theory a lot. Here's another person saying how he likes Eminem's cadence and delivery on this new single. More love for the song. Okay, Eminem changed his, that's actually a fire cover. Eminem changed his profile picture on Instagram to be a goat spider for the single. I don't know, I kind of like the bunny rabbit emoji, but this is pretty fire. This is fire. Toby is 10 out of 10. Yeah. Another person saying that Houdini is a bit of the same, but Toby was a bit something or more original. I think this is a fair criticism. The beat is really about to drop the whole time, but never does. That was probably my biggest complaint with that instrumental. It felt repetitive, maybe. It was just a big build up that led to nothing, and then a big build up that led to nothing. Like, it's this fire beat. It's very intricate, and it's like stripped away, which is cool. This guy says, what will be the best lines in Eminem's diss on Kendrick? That would be nuts. Just imagine Eminem went after Kendrick in this one. I don't think that would happen, but that would be hilarious. A couple days ago, Houdini and Toby were trending. Fire. All right, interesting. This guy says that both of the singles that we got are on the back half of the album as far as the track list goes. Oh yeah, Eminem and 50 on this. It's a bit of a leap because we haven't technically had it confirmed, but we should get an Eminem and 50 Cent song on this album. Hopefully. I loved this theory, and I wish it was true. I wish they would have got Tobey Maguire for the music video. Would that not have been nuts? That would have been so sick. This is funny. I'm hyped as fuck, but what is this cover? Just people hating on the cover, and then the thing right below it says this cover is hype. is hard as hell. Like, that's so true. I personally hope all these things are true. Metro production, that would be insane. Kendrick verse would be absolutely ridiculous. Kenneth Kniff skit would just be great nostalgia, and a Weekend hook would be a biggest song of the year, yo. Fantano like Toby more than the subreddit. That's so true. Seems like people are hating on the people that dislike the single more than there are people disliking the single on the subreddit. Y'all don't like Toby but can't decide who had the better verse. Like, yeah. Here we go. Here's people discussing the people that he may have dissed, the Eminem potentially dissed. Because, yeah, Billboard released the top 50 artists, and he was placed behind Tupac, Nas, Kendrick, Jay-Z. So, obviously, he's not dissing Tupac. However, he's been on a track with Nas, Kendrick, and Jay-Z, and some could argue that he had the best verse on every single one of their songs, so really he could be coming after each one of these people. I've seen a lot of these people adding drums to the song. Like, were they really upset with the production? This is a whack theory. What if all the song titles are the names of the subject? What, Tobey Maguire and Harry Houdini killed Eminem? Killed Slim Shady? That's just a whack theory. Been listening to Eminem for years, joined this sub after Houdini, but you guys bitch and moan a lot. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, this guy coming after the fan base, saying that they're ungrateful, which, yeah, I mean, at this moment for Toby, it seems like people that aren't hardcore Eminem fans seem to be appreciating it way more than actual Eminem fans. All right, this guy wrote like 4 paragraphs. It says, the death of Slim Shady is deeper than we thought, and Toby proves it. I'm gonna trust this clickbait. I'll let you know if this is some bullshit. Yo, I cannot believe how in-depth these people get about these theories, yo. Like, is this guy really spent a whole day formulating this thought. I respect it, really. I respect the love, but my goodness, it gets extreme. These are headphones I plan on listening to the album to when it drops. I usually use AirPods, but this is a special occasion. These are cheap headphones from Amazon, but they'll do the trick. What? I don't understand.
History! Take a... What? This is a moment in history!
The queso
Take a
meme.
picture!
This is pretty accurate. Oh, this is interesting. The fact that most people in this sub are disappointed because it doesn't feel like Eminem was the main artist shows how most of y'all aren't hip-hop fans and just Eminem fans. I don't know. Obviously, they're Eminem fans, so they're going to want to hear Eminem first and foremost. And I would agree that this just kind of sounded like an Eminem feature on like a Babytron song. Maybe that's how it started, and then Eminem took it for his album. There's not really anything wrong with that. I think it's a good song regardless. Yo, Muscle Mathers. Hey, this is actually a cool moment. Big Sean said, not gonna hold you. Eminem LP was the first CD I bought with my own money at Costco. Me and Em about 4 songs in now. But having been on Death of Slim Shady is full circle. I ain't know when I bought that I'd be the next one out the city. That's really sweet, actually. That's really wholesome. It is so true. Can't help but feel like a victim of child abuse. Yeah. This is like when Eminem was talking about 2 Chainz' is set up to his punchlines, how they'll give him anxiety. Like that was that bar right there. I'm like, oh no, what is Eminem about to say? Accurate. I feel like a lot of people on this sub say that Toby is better than Houdini, but yet every other post is like, why are people hating on Toby? It's funny. I don't actually see a ton of Toby hate. Yo, what? Is Babytron crapping on Eminem a long time ago?
He just not in the top around this bitch.
Oh,
People
here it
don't
is.
listen to that shit because what he talking about, they not relating to that shit. That's it. I feel like, but I don't think nobody says he's not like a great rapper or nothing. He just not in the top Detroit rappers because he not getting listened to.
Okay,
or nothing like that.
That's a bit more of a normie take than I was expecting. I was scared he's about to like hardcore diss M, but I mean everyone says that shit. Like, yeah, no one actually listens to M. Like, who's actually bumping M in the car? Like, that's the criticism of Eminem, right? Which whether or not there's any actual credibility to that, I don't know.
I'm putting this persona to bed, and this is why I'm doing it. This is what led me to do this. So yeah, it is the death of Slim Shady.
Oh, hard. That is a hard edit.
McGuire got bit by a spider. Me must have got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid. I
Woo,
would
this
grow
works
to be
way
one. I
too
hope
well.
that I inspire hope for you to.
Leaked cover art. All right, now we're getting into the trolling posts. We're getting into the trolly posts here. Babytron's verse, Big Sean's verse, Eminem's verse.
Never retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck, hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat.
All right, that's pretty good. Oh crap! Here we are. Here they are. Yeah, Fantano actually really liked the song. I watched the video. He's pretty happy with it. I really wish that we could get a response from Tobey Maguire in some way. Like, he has to be aware of the song in his name, right? Right? Yo, more of this. Yeah, all the Tobey Maguire appreciation posts, please. Ooh, that's a fun one. Toby is an acronym for Eminem's top 5. Tupac, Outkast, Biggie, M, Ye. All right, I was really buying it till I got to Ye. Damn. Screw coming off as a bit of a hater, yo. I mean, Eminem doesn't have to put himself above Jay-Z. He's saying how is he not ranked above Jay-Z when he ripped him on a verse? That doesn't necessarily saying he's putting himself above Jay-Z. Does that make sense? So accurate. Stans, critics. Yeah. Hip hop fans, for real. Okay. All right, now we're kind of glazing ourselves a little bit, but I'll hang with it. I like it. Don't clown Eminem. Yo, said bro looks tiny. How tall is Eminem? Oh, 5'8" is tough. 5'8" is tough. I mean, that's average height. I'm not gonna shit on someone's height, especially all the best rappers are short, it seems. Yo, the troll posts. This is something cool. So this has been in a couple of different Eminem albums. The Pop Some Pills Hospital. I saw this. I don't know if y'all saw this. Rich the Kid shouting out to Eminem. He wants him to hop on his album. Only a little embarrassing. Ooh, that's fire. That's a fire cover. I don't care what the album cover is for the album. This is my album cover now.
This might be the hope. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider. Me must have got bit by a goat. Now my state's in the building and bitch, I done slept on my
All right, that was trash. That's fun. That's cool that he's like being creative with it. Oh shoot, Eminem just passed Justin Bieber, 7th most streamed artist of all time. That's insane. People always doing these lose yourself. Have y'all seen the Taylor Swift lose yourself cover? Oh no.
Drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking how everybody's joking now. The clock's run out.
Let's see how this chick does. Yeah, not to hate, but these people need to stop doing Eminem covers, yo. What? Eminem? Wait, Kendrick didn't drop, y'all. He didn't. Fire concept art, fire. Yo, crazy collab. Here we go, the fake track list. Wow, it seems like we've already missed a couple because this says the other track list is fake. Here's the actual leaked track list. Yo, firing line with 50 Cent and J. Cole would be crazy if only it was real. Oh, and the Jay-Z feature, meanwhile, the same album he dissed Jay-Z on. The songs that have released aren't even on this freaking album. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, all right, this seems legit. So there's 19 tracks, right? But yeah, it says, everyone shut up. Track list is still blank. Oh, that's crazy. Jay-Z diss. Okay. Forget about the track list. Would you like her on the album? That would be nuts. A little Billie Eilish feature on the album? That would go crazy. AI generated track list. Be cool. It would be cool. Oh, shoot. Skylar Gray's teasing. Yeah, this was cool in the video. He's sitting on the steps of his house. Yeah, this is nuts. I saw this too. XXL unconfirmed screenshots of potential track list and features of Eminem's up and coming album. Oh shoot, and then another hip hop account called them out. It is nuts that XXL is releasing fake track lists. Oh, this one has a JID feature, a Billie Eilish feature. Bye, my name was. Could you imagine? I'm laughing now and like that's gonna be a real song. Oh, here's that thing I saw about Cole Bennett on Instagram. Today, the Toby video is officially out. This one took a lot of intense planning, patience, and persistence. We shot this 6 weeks ago and began editing it right away on set, and have been working on it day in, day out until literally 2 hours ago. Shot entirely on blue screen and was digital and was dialed in lighting setups, static shots. Frank and I locked ourselves in a hotel conference room for 3 days leading up to the video shoot, preparing every moment of the video so we could be as efficient as possible since we only had 1 day to shoot the video. Explaining this video concept to people wasn't the easiest thing to do. As I was explaining it to Marshall, he scraped his head and said, I guess I'm just going to have to trust you on this one. That's cool. I wanted to build out a video concept that felt like the video I did for 100 bars, but something with a lot more planning and prep. I'm having fun with these stitched together one-take style videos. I want to do another one soon. The post work on this video was like nothing I had ever experienced before. Shout out lists a bunch of visual effects. The creation of this song itself is a whole other story. I'll keep it short. This song has been through so many chapters. Started all the way back in 2022. Started building on the song Tron. Wow, yeah, that's really incredible. Worked his ass off for this song. Respect to Cole Bennett. Oh my goodness, more fake track lists. Is this the trend now? They're getting AI fake track lists? This one's ridiculous. Ed Sheeran, Nelly Choppa, Drake. Okay, that's funny. Drake and I Love Mine. Okay. My goodness. I ended up recording for so much longer than I expected I would be. But anyways, I'll as you can see, the Reddit has just gone wild with theories and stuff about Eminem. So hopefully, you know, a fraction of this is not true at all, and then we'll actually get a good album. No, there's actually been a lot of good theories on here. I actually enjoyed a lot more of these takes than I expected I would. There was definitely a lot of crazy stands mixed in there writing paragraphs about nonsense, but all in all, I think that the hype is pretty accurate built around this album, and I personally can't wait myself. So let me know what y'all think down below. Let me know if you think any of these theories were accurate or anything like that at all. I love y'all. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you got to this point, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
You know, Mort, I think you're beginning to grow.
Well, sir, I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made it.
Oh, you thought it was over. Oh, no, it never ends. It never ends. As I'm editing this video, talking about all these fan theories and going through the Reddit, I look on Instagram and see Eminem has dropped more info. So last night, we saw that Eminem dropped the cover for the album. This right here, I love this cover. It looks like no other cover Eminem has made before. It really pops out at you. It's really cool. And so that's hard. It's hard. Next, Eminem. I saw this pop up on the Reddit on my phone last night, and I wasn't even sure if I should believe it. I go and actually look today, and it's true. The actual track list has been released. This is the official, confirmed, not one of those goofy track lists we were just looking at. We got Renaissance, Habits, Trouble, Brand New Dance, Evil, All You Got skit, Lucifer, Antichrist, Fuel, Road Rage, Houdini, Brand New Breaking News skit, Guilty Conscience 2, which that's insane. If Dre is on that, that's gonna be sick. Head Honcho, Temporary, Bad One, Toby, Guess Who's Back skit, and then Somebody Save Me. So there's a lot of exciting stuff to unpack about this track list. I mean, this is a really packed album. There's a lot here. We're going to get a couple of skits. Guilty Conscience 2, that should be insane. The only thing is it doesn't have any of the features listed. Of course it doesn't. So that just leads us to speculate even more. And then literally 7 minutes ago, Eminem dropped this video. So I figured what better thing to do than react to it on camera with y'all. So let's get into it. Spitting on Shady's grave. So that's M. Oh, okay. So we're getting zombie Shady, huh? So that was Eminem walking on screen. Eminem walked over on screen and he spit on Shady's grave. And then as he's walking away, an arm shoots up. This whole aesthetic is very like classic horror movie. So does that mean Slim Shady isn't dead, or maybe he came back from the dead and now is going to kill him again? We're going to find out here in 2 days, but my goodness, there's a lot to unpack. Yeah. The promo just does not stop with this album. This video is probably 1.5 years long, but I had to get all this info unpacked and picked apart for y'all. So I'm super stoked for this album. It's only 2 days out. Let me know how excited y'all are for this Eminem album. Let me know what I missed in these trailers that I just watched or anything like that. Let me know if there's any more information by the time I upload this. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you made it to the end of this video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
You know, Mork, I think you're beginning to grow.
Well, sir, I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be. So I'll catch you on the rebound, your magnitude. Until next week, Nanu, Nanu.